If you don't do it, and I don't have that alcohol screening assessment, the only thing that I can really sentence you to is the maximum time. And I don't want
The
to.
paper,
What?
the paper,
What?
all the list on it. What is Von Schwartz?
That's for your alcohol screening and assessment.
Is that somebody I'm supposed to go to? What does that name stand for?
That's somebody that you need to call to set up an appointment so that they can interview you and do an assessment.
Okay.
And Your Honor, my office,
Today's the date and time that was originally set for sentencing. I have received and reviewed the recommendation from probation with Ms. Johnson. She has not, we do acknowledge she has not completed the alcohol screening and assessment through Von Schwartz, and she did miss a test on July 1st. I did discuss this with her yesterday on the phone and advised her to go to community corrections as soon as possible to try to test.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a courtroom moment where a young woman's freedom hangs by a thread. Right out of the gate, the judge drops a warning. No alcohol screening, no mercy, just maximum sentencing. The tension is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. It's not just legal protocol here, it's a last shot at redemption. You can feel the weight in the room, and this is only the beginning.
She informed me, and so did her father, who is here with her today, that she did go to community corrections this morning before court and was there for about 45 minutes, and they said she was unable to test this morning. We are respectfully requesting that the court not remand her at this time and that we adjourn the sentencing out in August to give her the opportunity to complete the alcohol screening and assessment. She is gainfully employed at St. Joe's. She does not want to lose that job. In the alternate, if the court is inclined to remand her in both speaking with Ms. Johnson and her father, our request would be to potentially allow that remand to happen a couple weeks in the future so she can take time off work at St. Joe's so she does not lose that job. Other than that, Your Honor, we respectfully request an adjournment of the sentencing.
and Teresa Claire on behalf of probation. Your Honor, I did communicate with community corrections this morning. She did go over, and she wasn't scheduled to do a test today, so she did not test. She did do her download of her scram. I just confirmed with them that there was no violations on the scram. However, she had not reported to them after June 15th. So there was quite a bit of info that they had to download on that. So I do know that there was no violations on the scram.
All right, guys. This next clip reveals the desperate attempt to keep her out of jail. Her attorney is pleading for more time, painting her as a hardworking woman who just needs a second chance. But you can hear it. The court's patience is cracking. With her dad present, emotions start to surface. This isn't just about legal facts anymore. It's personal, and the courtroom energy shifts from calm to cautious.
However, probation also wants to point out to the court that this court did direct her back on April 3rd, I believe, and warned her about any further mistesting. So she was given a warning by this court back in April about her remaining compliant with the testing.
Why?
Why what?
Why'd you miss a test? I mean, I gave you a huge break back in April and just told you, just don't miss the test. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
And then when you pled, why didn't you do your alcohol screening and assessment?
Forgot to print it out.
What?
I said I forgot to print it out.
Oh.
Here's where it gets intense. The judge directly calls her out. She was given a break back in April, and now she's back, still non-compliant. You can feel the disappointment turning into frustration. And when she says she forgot to print it out, that excuse lands like a bomb. This isn't just negligence, it's a breach of trust, and the judge is done playing soft. A brutal dose of courtroom reality hits hard here.
only do so much. I mean, I didn't send it the last time. I'll re-refer to defendant Tuvon Swartz for completion of her alcohol screening and assessment. Young lady, understand something. If you don't do it, and I don't have that alcohol screening and assessment, the only thing that I can really sentence you to is the maximum time. And I don't want
the
to.
paper.
What?
The paper.
What
With all
paper?
the lists on it. What is Von Schwartz?
That's for your alcohol screening and assessment.
Is there somebody I'm supposed to go to? What does that name stand for?
That's somebody that you need to call to set up an appointment so that they can interview you and do an assessment.
Okay.
And Your Honor, my office, I know that the clerk's office sends things out. My office also sent an email to her on June 5th, which gave her the packet and the information for the alcohol assessment in addition to the information to complete the victim's income.
You need to pay a $75 referral fee. Do you have that?
No.
Adjourner sentenced August 28, 2024, 9 a.m. Young lady, you are leaving me with no options. And I have a feeling that if you don't follow this, that I'm going to end up sending you for the maximum time. I don't want to do that.
This is where the judge makes it crystal clear. No alcohol assessment, no leniency. The stakes are repeated, but louder this time. It's a full-on warning shot. Do what's required or face the worst. And now we see the tension escalating fast. Every word feels like a final notice. The courtroom shifts from disappointment to decision mode, and it's clear. Her time is almost up if she doesn't act now.
I'm going to end up finding you in contempt and sending you. So in this, I'm going to, for the bond violation, I'm going to remand her for 3 days. Washtenaw County Jail for bond violation. Defendant's remanded. Just go. Is that Dad?
Yes, Your Honor.
Get her back. Hang on one second. Go ahead, take her back. Come on up, Tito. Can you go up to the phone? What's your name, sir?
Tony Johnson.
Okay. Can you help try to get her through the,
Yes, I will definitely make sure that she does it. She lives with her mom, so I don't kind of know the things that kind of goes on. So I'm just coming to support, and I just was hoping that you didn't take her to jail because
I know.
she need this job so bad.
I know. And I trust me, I did not want to. I just,
Boom. This is the moment it all snaps. The judge officially finds her in contempt and drops the hammer. 3 days in jail. The courtroom air goes cold. Her father watches as she's taken into custody, and it's emotional. This isn't a bluff. It's the real deal. The judge doesn't want to do it, but he's done giving chances. It's one of those moments where silence speaks louder than the gavel.
Miss Polera, can you give to Dad the Von Swartz information and the victim's impact information so that he has it, so that I get where he is, so that he knows what she has to do.
Yes, Your
So
Honor. I do know, I heard him in the hallway, really getting after her for not doing things. So I think that he will.
Well, I don't doubt
If
that.
it's not by my office, or I'll ask them to give you the paper printed out.
Is that in this
It's
building?
right down the hallway.
Okay.
And so I'll tell them you're coming right down.
And,
Okay.
I have the $75 for any fee or whatever that she might have needed to pay. I do have the money, so.
Right after that emotional hit, her dad steps in with full force. He offers to take responsibility, pay the fees, and make sure she follows through. The courtroom softens a bit. Finally, someone stepping up. It's a rare, genuine moment that brings a sliver of hope. You see a dad trying to hold it all together for his daughter, and the judge notices. It's damage control, but it just might work.
And good afternoon, Lord Daggy, Assistant Public Defender, with on behalf of Mr. Merrick, who's standing to my right.
All right. Your name, sir?
David Merrick.
Thank you. Ms. Yagi, your motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are asking for reduction in Mr. American's bonds. I won't go into all the detail I did in my motion. I'll just mention a few things recently. Obviously, I know the court's well aware he's been in jail for quite some time. And the biggest thing that I wanted to highlight today are the changes that have taken place during his incarceration. I think one of the biggest ones is his meetings with PMH, his medication. He's now stable on his long-acting medication, injectable. I've been in touch with his sponsor and his parents, all of whom are very supportive. His sponsor told me that he has a great network of people. His sponsor's name is Patrick, and Patrick told me that both Patrick and Mr. Merrick have a network of people, a sober network of people. There are meetings that I know Patrick attends at the Alano Club weekly. There are also Zoom option meetings that they've been talking about. I know Mr. Merrick has interest in going to the Alano Club for the meetings with Patrick, weekly meetings. And the other thing that I just want to highlight, because I just spoke with his parents again, well, his mom again today, and his mom told me that she noticed the difference in the way that Mr. Merrick is speaking, in terms of, ironically, his mom said that when he gets out, he needs to come up with a schedule. He needs to come up with, this is what I'm going to do today, and this is my business I need to take care of. And she's already been talking to him about that. And she told me that Mr. Merrick is actually nervous about messing up. And he actually really wants to do what he's supposed to do. And she told me that that's a difference, because if he really is motivated and nervous and wanting to prove that he can do it and he will comply, she thinks that's a good sign. And so that's something she shared with me today.
Now we switch gears. Enter Mr. Marquin, a man trying to turn his life around. His attorney outlines everything he's done right. Meetings, meds, family support. You can feel the contrast. This isn't about dodging responsibility, it's about rebuilding. The narrative flips here from failure to potential success. It's an early glimpse into how redemption looks when someone actually puts in the work.
And she basically has been talking with him about that plan moving forward. He has a social worker at his apartment who I verified actually would come to him. So if he's released, I said, where would you absolutely need to go if you're released? And it's his apartment, and his social worker could come visit, or social worker, caseworker, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, would come to his apartment to sort out his housing issue, try to, get that payment, get that sorted out. And then, that would be step one. And then the meetings, would be step two. But it does seem like he is in a much better place now than he was previously.
All right. And his housing is in place?
His apartment is in place. His mom was there this week. Yes.
All right. Response. All right. Mr. Merrick, it's like you've been here forever.
I get to take a seat, Your Honor.
Yeah.
A seat.
Yeah. As Ms. Yagi was talking, and she was talking about the differences in you. A lot of times people think judges are sitting up here and they don't notice differences in people, and I notice the differences. There was a point where you came in, and I don't know if you recall this, you had actually been before me on something else. You did came before me that time. And I'll just tell you, you were in bad shape.
I've had plenty of time to stabilize on my meds, get right with my post-start program, and basically make myself fit for being on the streets. Because honestly, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like where I was supposed to be good.
Yeah.
And right now, it's like I feel like if I'm released, whatever the conditions are, I'll be able to meet them because I'm competent and I'm sober and, I'm working a program.
All right. How many AA/NA meetings do you go to?
I prefer to go every day, but if I'm on home confinement, I could see shaving that number down just a little bit because it's kind of hard to get a hold of it every day,
Right.
I just kind of leave to go to my meeting or wherever I want to go whenever I can get a hold of it. So it's like, 2-3 times a week would probably be just as good as 7.
Well, maybe. Let me ask you this. Do you think you need home confinement?
Honestly, like,
No, David, be honest with me. I mean, here's what I want. I would like to release you, but I want you to be a success. That's the most important thing to me.
So do you want to know the truth to the question you just asked?
Yes.
If you release me without home confinement, you may as well leave me.
This is the emotional core. Marquand opens up like never before. He admits that without home confinement, he'll fail. That honesty hits hard. Even the judge acknowledges this man has changed. His confession is raw, real, and powerful. You don't hear stuff like this in court every day. It's a breakthrough moment, and you can tell it's not just strategy. It's survival through truth.